of the This Game is Geek. My name is Alex. So we are 3 episodes into the HBO live action series of The Last of Us, and what a series it is so far. Not only is it visually beautiful, it's absolutely stunning, bringing the landscapes from the game to life, such as the streets we've walked through and the buildings we've hidden, from the clickers to the cordyceps fibers. It's so beautifully written. But I would love to hear your thoughts on the matter from you, so why not leave a comment down below and let me know. Ooh, that rhymes. Feel free to like this video, as this will help the algorithm in making the video much more visible across YouTube. And if you enjoy watching these videos, then firstly and foremost, thank you very much for taking the time to watch them. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Right, so The Last of Us is the first in my eyes that has broken the stigma about games that have been adapted to a live action, which get bombarded with the repeated outcry that the poor attempt has failed miserably, with the fans not feeling they've been listened to, nor has there been any kind of research done in getting the storyline translated correctly from the game world to the live action world. So with the first episode, almost a carbon copy of the prologue of the first installment of the game franchise, I can confidently say, for everyone who's played the game, we knew we could be onto a winner here. Personally, I haven't been gripped to a series where I'm almost at the point of getting withdrawals than the mini-series of Band of Brothers. Now, I'm pretty sure the majority are saying, Band of Brothers, that was years ago. We've had many series come and gone since then. You know, something like the phenomenon that is Stranger Things. Don't get me wrong, Stranger Things is absolutely amazing and easy 5 stars. But The Last of Us is an absolute masterpiece. It simply comes down to one simple conclusion. Can you wait a week for the next episode? With Stranger Things, I could. With Band of Brothers, I could not. And The Last of Us live action series falls into the latter. It has literally sparked a new sense of energy into the gamers, the grabbing those controllers and firing up those missions one more time. I can vouch for that, but that's inevitable. However, enticing a whole new generation into a franchise and converting a whole new audience into this genre is not. So you won't be surprised that the reviews are coming in thick and fast, with most of the reviews stating the obvious, that the series is staying true to the game. So many iconic moments are being brought to life in this series. Some are instantly recognisable, while some not so much, as they're within scenes you may have not seen due to being immersed in the gameplay or hiding behind those sofas. But to the true fan, these are nods that are embraced. Undoubtedly, the most talked about episode is episode 3, the story of Bill and Frank. Now, this story is so emotional within the game franchise, focusing in the first installment and dipping back into the story a little bit in the sequel. So seeing it as a live action, which was not only visually beautiful and true to the game, it kept continuity, which clearly did not disappoint, and that's an understatement. We all fell in love with these 2 characters once again. As beautiful as the story is, we all knew the heartbreaking ending, and the torture is inescapable. We've been here many times before, such as John Marsden in Red Dead Redemption 2 and Dom's death in Gears of War 3. However, instead of witnessing the tragic death of Frank hanging himself so not to turn from the wounds he received from the horde of the infected, we were treated to a beautiful death from a love story. With the Frank becoming weaker from a degenerative disease, more than likely it was multiple sclerosis, although the disease wasn't actually named in the show. Frank asked Bill to help him die by giving him an overdose of pills, as not to feel such a burden. Bill chose to take the same dose, saying he's older than Frank and he's got nothing to live for now, essentially, with a nudge to the original ending in the game, with this line from Bill.
This isn't the tragic suicide at the end of the play. I'm old. I'm satisfied. And you were my purpose.
Which made it so much more powerful, and in my opinion, one of the most beautiful written episodes I've seen for a very long time. The scene ended with the knowledge that they died peacefully in each other's arms. A lot of tears after that episode. With the series running almost parallel with the game, we've already mapped out the direction the series is heading, almost if we were watching a drama based on true events, already knowing the outcome while we're sitting back and enjoying the ride. However, with this alternate ending to episode 3, is this an indication that the show is straying off the pre-charted course, and from here on, will the show be creating its own path, twisting around the structure of the original story? Or was it simply hindsight? Did the original death lack empathy, with Bill finding Frank hanging while having an argument with Joel, and Bill just brushed Frank's death off as he didn't want to show his vulnerable side?
Bill?
Somebody had the same idea. They stole my shit.
Well, then what the hell is plan B?
You ought to be thankful you're still drawing breath. That was plan A, B, C, all the way to fucking Z. And furthermore, tell Tess that she could take this job.
Don't you bring Tess
she
into
can
this.
shove it right
This
up
has nothing
her
to do with... Jesus. What, you know this guy or something?
Frank.
Who the hell's Frank?
He was my partner. He's the only idiot that would wear a shirt like that. He's got bites. Here. And
I reckon he didn't want to turn, so he...
yeah, I guess not. Well, fuck him.
Who knows? Hopefully, episode 4 will enlighten us. One thing is for sure. If the rest of the series has any element of the game within its fabric, then it's going to be absolutely out of this world. What do you think of the series so far? Has it hit your expectations? Let me know in the comments below. So, there we go. Enjoy the rest of the series. As you know, the second season has already been given the green light, which means if it's going to stay true to the second game of The Last of Us, we are in for an absolute treat. Right, fantastic. Well, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, would you be so kind to like, share and subscribe? I'll be truly thankful. And have a great week, whatever you're doing. And as always, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.